everybody, love and guidance. You know, I gotta do a continuation cause, you know, my phone was locked up. You know how you get so much storage and you can't do nothing? Well, that's what happened to me. I was trying to put something on yesterday, you know, before it got 3:37 a.m. last night, early morning. I was trying to put something on. But however, I was trying to talk about something in that part 3 of Mother's Day to the Goddess. So I want to finish that. And like I said, you know, Kahira's sister Nikki, she was bent on taking her brother out. Because she said, oh yeah, I got your ass. Yeah. She said, I got your ass. You ain't gonna make it home. You gonna die on the highway. Now this is what she telling me. How y'all doing? I'm well. Yeah. And you know, I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm feeling this pain. After I stood up and the way my body cramped, it was like, oh, it was excruciating. And I went out to the car. We had a little Cadillac. I think it was gray or white, cream white, or one of them. But anyway, I went out there and got in the car. I started driving. And when I got to Paseo, I was going across there, and it looked like this car was going to T-bone me. And the goddess made it snake around me and go straight, you know, past me. And I was like, oh, goddess, thank you. I saw that, and it was like, but I was going on home. Then when I got home, I went upstairs straight to bed and said, because Almighty, and I said my prayers. I said, Almighty, I said, if this is what I'm supposed to do is die, then let me die right here. And so they won't have to look on my body, and I won't be on the highway like that girl said. You know, so I got home, and I went straight upstairs and went to bed, y'all, and said my prayers. And in the morning, I woke up. I screamed with a mighty yell, thank you, Almighty God, Allah, for saving my life. That's what I said. You know, because, hey, the way I felt last night, that night before, I didn't think I was going to make it. I mean, it was like, whoa, Jack. I mean, and, you know, I said, I need to get the car. They said, what's wrong with you? Everybody in the house talking about, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because most of us in the house was from Detroit. It might have been a couple of people from Kansas City that was there because they was visiting or they knew the sister. But anyway, they said, what's wrong with you? I said, Nikki, Kahira's sister tried to poison me last night. And I got to go over there and tell her that the Most High didn't want me dead. And they said, all right, go ahead. So I went on over there. And I told her, and I knocked on the door, and Nikki came to the door, and she just looked at me like this. I said, I told you, the Almighty is with me. Now, I guess you have to try again, but me and your sister, we still gonna talk. Where's she at? Is she here? She let me in. Then I told her that what she did. She said, she ain't do that shit. And Nikki hollered in there and said, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I tried to kill his black ass. Because he talking about having more than one woman besides you. And me being the fool that I am, you know. Hey, Nikki, what about you, girl? I just tried to kill your ass. I said, yeah, but now you know the goddess, you know the Most High is with me. You know the Most High is with me. Now you can't, you know. What's up? She said, you just lucky. I said, no, I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed, you know. Yeah, so anyway, but that was the thing that, you know, and Kahara said, you really tried to poison him? He said, yeah, because he want to have more than one woman besides you, you know. I ain't think no man was supposed to do that, but I guess if the Most High saved his ass, I guess he all right. I guess he should have too. I said, what about you, Nikki? She said, forget you. But anyway, it was beautiful. All of that, you know. And you know, when the God will show you things and save you like that, what can you say? What can you say? But thank you. Because it's, I mean, somebody actually trying to get rid of you and it don't go down. You got much to be thankful for. You know? Because the Most High, what a glorious being she is to me. I mean, you know, it's just, I mean, all the things that I have to talk about. Like, when I went down to Mississippi, yeah, they want to railroad me down there. And the car stopped on the highway, and they was all around us. They was all around us, and the sheriff and all of them, and they get out the car. They got Salam Muhibu Shabazz, and he said, Abdul, I ain't gonna let him put my arms around I ain't gonna let him cuff me. Watch. And he held his arms out for, it was a long time, y'all. I think, I mean, stuff was happening, but they was all on him, and he was holding his, bend his arm back, and he was just holding them out like this. He was holding them straight out, and they couldn't bend them back. I think it took about 15, maybe 25 minutes. That's how long they was wrestling with him. Then when he finally let him do it, he said, you see they can't do nothing with me? That's what the brother said. He said, you see they can't do nothing with me? He said, you know they can't do nothing to you. And, you know, those are the kind of things that the people that I was around, they was giving me props like they knew something that I didn't know. And the majority of the time, elders know something that you don't know. A lot of times, elders know something that you don't know. And that was it. They knew I was going to be this guy that I'm being now before I did. They knew. But I was always, then when they got finished with him, they coming to me. I said, look. I know martial arts, self-defense. And I'm not getting ready to go through that, what he just went through. I said, look. And then so he gonna say, put the handcuffs on. I said, is you crazy? I ain't putting them on. You gonna take me where you gonna take me? And to the sheriff's office. And if you taking me anywhere else, I'm gonna be like the future. I'm gonna be like Richard Kimball, the fugitive. That's what I told him. Then he said, no, here. And I ain't moving. They trying to go. I said, look, I'm telling you, don't try to touch me. I said, you want to see a Samson in this day and time with your hand missile? They said, oh, did you hear what he said? Yeah, and he said hand missile. And then now he whispering. Now he a little ways from me. You know, look. I can show you on the ground. That's it. Yeah, on the ground. Yeah. But y'all see that tree back there, right? Yeah. That's about how far they was from me. He said he didn't use none of the known terms that we have for revolvers, guns, and pistols. He said hand missiles. That's a man of God, we better be careful with him. Now that's what he said. The Most High let me hear him say that. Now, you know, so look, like I'm telling y'all, you know, when we got in there, they want to put me in there, and I told them, look, I know this is your punk factory, So if somebody in here try to violate me, you ain't gonna have to ask who did it, because I'm gonna be standing up open. Now that's what I told him. I said, I don't give a blood clot. I said, no, I didn't say blood clot then. But I said, I don't give a damn. They try to rape me, put their hands on me, talking about stripping me of my manhood. No, they gonna be right there. You ain't gonna have to ask who did it. I ain't robbed your motherfucking bank. But if somebody in here try to do something to me, I'm gonna tell you I killed them. Because they tried to violate me. So they put me in a bunk. Then they put some people in there. I started slamming the bunk down. And I did it for the whole night. After dinner, I did it until early in the morning, and in the afternoon, before breakfast, I did it. And I slammed that bunk down like that until they came and got me. They took me in there, Red talking about, yeah, go on in there. He followed up behind me. But his foot came up off the floor. I turned around and caught it at the ankle, at the top of his boot, and at the knee. And I told him, you try that shit again, I'm gonna break your leg off at the knee and stick your own pointed toe up your behind in the name of Almighty God Allah. And I slammed his foot down. And then I walked about 3 yards. And I said, I already asked you. Y'all want to see a Samson in this day and time with your hand missile? All them motherfuckers on the wall was laughing. All of them. All them deputy sheriffs. They was all laughing. But the sheriff that I had to walk to, when I got over there, he said, how you know God like you know him? I said, I read the scriptures. And my mom taught me, and my dad taught me. And that's what I did. I learned from them. And then I read for myself. I'm telling all of y'all, you know, the miracles that the Most High do for me, they are grand. They are grand to me. You know, one time I was selling marijuana in Kansas City. One of the brothers wanted to come up to my apartment where I'm doing it at. But I'm standing out on the ledge. I'm standing out on the stairway, in the stairwell. I'm standing out there, and he come running up. The Most High said, don't say nothing. And let him run on up. And he run past like he ain't even see me standing there. He knocked on the door. And he said, b.Muntaqim here. And then my wife, starry eyes, looked out and said, there he is. And then he jumped like this because he didn't hear me. But anyway, like I was standing there all the time. But when the brothers and them talk about mystics, oh, it's for real. Now, if you with the goddess, you're going to have much more mystics in this day and time. Because it ain't no joke, y'all. And I ain't playing with none of y'all. And I have to tell you, now my phone back on, and I'm going to put a couple more on here for the goddess, because the day has passed, and I'm still going to do it. Because the phone went out, and when I said I was going to do that, it looked like that's when that phone went to acting up on me. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I love the Almighty. And I wouldn't change for nothing in the world. I wouldn't change for nothing in the world. But everybody gonna find out something real soon. Cause it ain't no joke, y'all. It ain't no joke. So love and guidance, and this is still Happy Mother's Day to the Goddess, Queen Daaay, Empress and Priest, the Lordess of Hosts, Heavenly Mother, Glorious Family, Goddess, Jehovah, Maker of the heavens and the earth and the great land, colloquially that stretched up under it, northwest, south, and east. The breadth thereof is incomprehensible, the fullness thereof, and all the small and great waterways throughout thereof, and all the small and great hosts therein and thereon. Blessed by the Most High Almighty Goddess, Queen Daaay, who is a very present help, does things for me or you that we can't do for ourselves. And I love you, Goddess. I gotta go for our next one. Yeah.